Hi, I'll be talking about the week that starts with Monday, the 19th of February till Sunday, the 25th of February. During this week, we have something very important, something very different that happened that differentiates the energy of this week from that of the last 2 or 3 weeks. Which is, first, the Sun is in Pisces, the Venus is also in Pisces, Mercury is in Pisces, so this is a big change from that energy of the Sun in Aquarius of the last 2 or 3 weeks. This week we have Monday and Tuesday, the Moon is in Aries. Wednesday and Thursday, the Moon is in Taurus. Friday and Saturday, the Moon will be in Gemini, and on Sunday, the Moon will be in Cancer. So what does this mean? It means that almost all the signs, the fire, the air, the earth, and the water signs, they will all get a chance to move on. Okay, so let's move on. Let's start with Aries. Okay, you have to know, first of all, you have to know that with this Sun in Pisces, it means that there's something is going to be a bit stagnant, or something's going to stand still. You have to expect that certain things, certain issues, important issues are not going to move that fast. They're not going to move as fast as you want. But this is the time. This is normal. You will get your things moving on starting spring. When the Sun reaches your sign, that's when things start moving. However, on a small scale, because the Moon is in your sign on Monday and Tuesday, something is going to surface, something is going to happen, and most probably you're going to find something interesting to do and something interesting to hear. You will get some news and you will be so happy with a new page, with a new start, or with a new step. Baby step, but it's okay. On Wednesday and Thursday, with the Moon in Taurus, it's the second house, which is this house of money. It means that some financial issue is standing still. It means that you may negotiate, or you may sit for an exam or for an evaluation process, and you need to be very careful, because the evaluation or the results that you get may be important. Because the Sun is in Pisces, you need to be careful of some misunderstanding, especially relating to results, like your grades at school, or your something that has to do with a bonus or some evaluation at work. Just be careful. And maybe it's not the best time to invest with big money. Okay. Friday and Saturday, with the Moon in Gemini, this is the time when Aries feels confident enough to negotiate something. Although this is not the big time to negotiate big investments, however, you have the quick reflex, the quick answers, the smart answers to get things going. So I think astrologically, Friday and Saturday is a good time to be moving physically and mentally. On Sunday the 25th, or Sunday the 25th of February, I think it's the worst day of the whole week. This is when everything turns around, and you're not that confident with it. You're not comfortable with the situation going around, and most probably it's health, or most probably it has to do with a personal issue. It can be a family member, or it can be some problems, repairs at home. So just be careful on Sunday, 25th of February, and of course it's going to trail on till Monday, 26th. If you were born on the 15th or the 16th of April, I think you're going to be the least lucky of all Aries. Let's move to Taurus. Taurus, I love this week for you. This is a big change. The energy is changing. You will feel dynamic. You will feel happy. You will feel energetic. You will feel the love of the people around you. You will feel popular, and you will want to participate in everything going on. However, you have to know that on Monday and Tuesday, nothing is working out. Nothing. Everything's standing still. This is when you feel that, oh, what did she say? What did Carmen say? Didn't she say that's going to be a beautiful week? Well, Monday and Tuesday, it's a standstill. It's the time when you pack things. It's the time when you prepare. It's the time when you pave the road for something to go on. It's okay to relax a little bit. And an advice, don't make any big decisions. Okay. Wednesday and Thursday, it's the best time of the whole month, actually, because the moon is in your sign and it's a positive time of February, and this is when you receive the green light. This is when you move on big time. This is when you change. This is when you feel confident, and this is when the universe opens the doors in front of you. This is the time when the universe sees you, spots you, and this is when you feel confident enough to make a move, and this is the time when things really start moving. Friday and Saturday, it's time to negotiate. It's time to be confident enough to defend your issues. It's time to make things move on. It's time to go to meetings. It's time to sit for exams. However, you have to be prepared. Remember, it's an important period of time and you don't want to miss the big opportunities. Sunday, the 25th of February is the time when Taurus feels like talking, feels like going out of her isolation, and they want to talk, they want to see people, they want to dance, they want to entertain, they want to be entertained, and this is a perfect time for Taurus to socialize, to go out, to mingle socially, professionally, and romantically also. The luckiest are those born between the 26th and the 28th of April, also those born between the 13th and the 15th of May. Let's move on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you need to know that now, at this time, you are under the spotlights. You are under the spotlights, and this is something very, very important. Maybe people will be jealous of you. So don't be anxious, although you're going to be anxious, because it's a kind of an anxious time. Because you know you have exams, you have midterms, you have a project to give, and it's almost the same every year around this time. So you have to know how to be ready. You cannot be unprepared. From now till the 19th of March, this is the kind of energy moving around you. So you have to be prepared. And don't blame others for your mistakes or for your disqualifications. That's why you need to be prepared. It's an important time because many of you will move on, will move higher. Okay, so back to this week, Monday and Tuesday. This is the time for Gemini to, this is the time when you need to really lobby. You need to lobby around. You need friends around you. You need acquaintances around you. You need somebody to give you a push, and you need, maybe it's just like it's something, you just want to feel confident and you just want to feel comfortable. Going out, being with people, being with friends, being with family is good enough. This is the time when you need to lobby around. This is the time when you need to work in team. This is when you need to join efforts. Don't be on your own, and you'll be happy, believe me. Wednesday and Thursday, it's a weak energy time. This is the part of the week when you need to stand still. This is the time of the week when you need to step back. This is the time of the week when you need to excuse yourself and say, okay, give me some time. I want to think about it. Don't make any decisions because you might regret it, because you might miss an important point and you never saw it in the first place. It's because you think you are wide awake, but actually you're not. So if you have important meetings, you have to be really wide awake, like a cup of coffee. If you have exams, you have to study well. You have to read, all of you, you have to read the questions before you start answering. And then when you answer whatever it is, you need to reread the paper before you hand it in. Whatever you do, be careful. On Wednesday and Thursday, you may get stuck in traffic, you may lose, you may mislocate things, you may get confused, and you may get sick also. So be careful of that. Be careful also of people who may cheat on you. Friday and Saturday are the two best days of this whole week. This is the time when you really shine, when your star shines. This is the time when you feel so confident and so strong, and you want to reach the top of your world, and you can do that. Actually, this is such a powerful time. It's packed with energy that you can do almost anything. And don't be surprised if your phone rings and you get a beautiful answer. This is perfect to start anything. Sunday, 25th of February is the time when, Gemini, you need to think about your status, about your finances. This is the time when you need to think about your school grades. This is when you need to think about your future. And this is the time when you think if you're really in good company and if people are really depleting your energy. This is the time when you need to think about being around people, friends, or whoever who would enrich and empower you. Okay, so I think this is clear enough. Try not to be try not to be grumpy, actually. If you're born between the 5th and the 10th of June, and you'll be very active if you're born on the 16th or the 17th of June. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, I think this is a beautiful week for you. I think this is a very rewarding week. This is the time when Cancer really is blooming. This is the time when Cancer is ready to face the world. January was a bit tough. You felt challenged. You felt the weight of everything on top of you, on your shoulders. February was not that easy, still a little bit better than January, but however, you're moving on. And now comes the time when the sun is in Pisces, along with Venus, along with Mercury. Jupiter is helping in from Scorpio, so you feel at your best. You will start feeling during this week the change in the energy. You will feel like the vibrations around you are so positive, and they are conspiring along with you. They're favoring you. So how about this week? Monday and Tuesday. So remember first that this week you are under the beautiful spotlights. Whatever happens, you have to be confident. Monday and Tuesday, with the moon at the top of your chart, it's as if you're being pulled to the center of the room, or being pulled up to the to stand in front of everybody, you know, like on the stage, and talk or explain, or so that people would applaud you. So I think this is a perfect time to be confident, to prove yourself, your qualifications. Although you may feel a bit anxious, don't worry. Just be prepared. Go to your exams, go to your meetings, be ready. Take your papers and shine, because you will shine. Many of you will receive, or may receive, like good news or an offer, which is great. Wednesday and Thursday, it's a beautiful time to socialize, to enjoy your time, to feel happy, to bring happiness into your life, to bring something new to your life, to meet new people. It's good to mingle with different energy. It's good also to enjoy your hobbies. It's a good time to enjoy your friendships. And this is when you will need, or you may need, or if you need some help, friends and colleagues will be around you. You will not be on your own. It's a great time to work with others, and you'll benefit from that. Friday and Saturday with the moon in Gemini, this is when Cancerians are at their least energy. This is when you need just to step back, step down, relax, excuse yourself, and sit and think and recharge your energies. Try during this weekend, which is Friday and Saturday, not to make any important moves. Don't make any moves. Don't take any big responsibilities. Try to relax. Like if you have a big job, a big responsibility, try to be moving through from a stage to a stage, like you're packing, like you're traveling, or you're preparing, or like sorting things out. Leave your decisions till Sunday or Monday. Okay. So Friday and Saturday is the least dynamic time, the least efficient time of the whole week. And this is when you need to relax, have fun, enjoy some time, and try to look after your psychic, your mental health, because you need to empower yourself with positivity. Sunday, the 25th of February, with the moon in your sign, I think it's a beautiful, wonderful, awesome day. It's one of the best days since last November. So with the moon in your sign, this is when you turn a page and start a huge, beautiful page. You may not notice it, but something is changing in your life. Something is blooming in your life if you just think about it, if you just be open to new things in your life. It can be an opportunity to travel. It can be an opportunity to study something. It can be an opportunity to meet new people. Something new in your life is happening. The luckiest are those born between actually the 2nd and the 16th of July. Let's move to Leo. Leo, actually you move to a better time, a better phase of time, because the moon, because the sun is now in Pisces. It's past Aquarius, which is the sign that opposes you. So there is no more opposition. It seems that it was a test for you. People were against you, or they were provoking you, challenging you for the past 4 weeks. Now you are almost on the safe side. So what about this week? Monday and Tuesday, you need to believe me. These are the 2 best days of the whole week. This is when you feel so confident and so proud of yourself. And this is when you feel like you want to change big time in your life. And you can do that. This is also the time to negotiate something, and this is the time when you need to fill up your agenda, your schedule, with important things, and don't leave them to any other day. Well, you can actually, but having Monday and Tuesday as lucky days, I think you should really pack them up with important chores and responsibilities that need really good luck. Wednesday and Thursday is kind of a heavy, anxious period of time, because of the big responsibilities, because of the highlights, important highlights awaiting you. And some Leos may have an important responsibility to work on. It can be a father, it can be a mother, it can be a boss, it can be a chore, an important responsibility, or you may be sitting for a big exam or negotiating a big deal. Friday and Saturday, it's fun time. It's a good time to relax and enjoy the company of others, to find new friends, and to look at the positive traits in others. This is how you meet friends. This is how you engage positively with others. And this is the time when you will find support. And this is the time when you will find really allies, let's say, who will be helping you along the way. Sunday is it's not a very efficient day. Actually, it's a very inefficient day. It's the time when you feel tired. It's the time when you just want to stay home. It's the time when you may feel like calling in sick, although you're not sick. It's the time when the clock, when time doesn't move anymore. You're stuck in traffic, you want to hurry up and nobody moves. This is the time when you reach your appointment and there's nobody there. This is the time when your bookings never work out. So you have to watch out. Let's say the most dynamic are those born between the 6th and the 19th of August. Let's move on to Virgos. Virgos, this is not a very, very easy week. It's because the sun is opposing you. However, because Venus is also in Pisces, it seems that you will enjoy some good encounters. They can be romantic, they can be professional, and also they can be personal, or can be financially also good. So it's not that bad. So all you need to do is control your emotions, control your reactions, and you will enjoy yourself. You'll feel so happy actually if you are in control. Just try not to fight with people, because you should know, and I'm sure you know, that the way you deal with people around you, especially people you know, your frankness, the way you talk, blurting things out, is not to your favor. So just try to work on that, and you'll be the happiest person in the whole world. You're a very sensitive person. Just try not to blurt things out. Okay, so because people don't understand that you mean that well, and because of your lack of diplomacy, because of your lack of practicing diplomacy, this is why you blurt things out. Practice flexibility, practice diplomacy, a diplomatic way of interacting with people, and you'll be the happiest and the luckiest person. Okay, back to this week, Virgo. Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday is it's all about making ends meet. Why? Because on Saturday and Sunday, the 17th and 18th of February, you may have made a big mistake, or you may have felt something was not right, or whatever. So Monday and Tuesday, the 19th and the 20th of February, this is the time when you need to make things work out again. This is the time when you need to step back, and this is the time when you will need or might need somebody to help you out, like an authority figure. This is the time when you need to take a step forward to meet others, and this is the time when you need to listen to what others want. Wednesday and Thursday are the two best days of this whole week, and this is the time when really doors open in front of you, and this is the time when you will enjoy all the efforts that you have put in your work. This is the time when all your weekly agenda should be packed. This is the time when you need to hit the iron while it's still hot. So it's Wednesday and Thursday. Everything you have in this week, just put it on the agenda, on the agenda of Wednesday and Thursday, 21st and the 22nd of February. It's not like a miracle, but I can tell you that it's the energy around, the luck around these 2 days is the best of the whole week. Friday and Saturday is it's not an easy time for you. It's going to be very, very challenging. The energy is challenging. It can be it can put you in a difficult situation or an embarrassing situation. That's why you need to be prepared, and you need to deal with things, with people, with issues very delicately and very diplomatically. Don't threaten your stability at work or with relationships. Many of you may reach a good job, a good offer. And don't misunderstand me. You have so much energy. You have so much energy. You can move mountains, except that it's like a flood. It's like a tsunami. So try not to hurt others on your way. Sunday, 25th of February, I think it's It's a relaxing time. It's efficient. It's very good, actually. And you will enjoy the company of others, and you will enjoy the working with others, joining hands, and uploading others, and enjoying the capability of others. This is the time when you may find a good, really a good ally, or a good support for you. The luckiest are those born between the 2nd and the 11th of September. However, because of the influence of Neptune, you need to be careful if born on the 5th or the 6th of September. Okay, let's move to Libra. Libra, this is the time when you start thinking seriously about your work, about your projects, about your future. This is the time when you start thinking about your health stability, about your insurance policies. This is it. And maybe many of you will start thinking about the way they handle their job, whether they are employed or not employed. This is the time when you start thinking about introducing something new to your style at work. Anyway, Monday and Tuesday is a challenging time for Libras. This is the time when you need to go to work with a smile on your face. And with good intentions to have a good time. Otherwise, you're going to have to fight with people around you, friends, colleagues, or even strangers you meet on your way. So Monday and Tuesday, you are so energetic, yet your energy bumps with others, provoking problems and maybe confrontations. Wednesday and Thursday is the time to make things work out. This is the time when Libras, they need to practice the trait of diplomacy. Well, you're known. One of the important traits of Libra is being diplomatic. And this is the time when you need to practice that, implement that, and prove how diplomatic and flexible you can be, because you need to make things right again. You need to excuse yourself. You need to apologize. You need to step back. You need to maybe change your mind about something. You also need to look after your health or some papers, some documents. Friday and Saturday are the two best days of the whole week, and this is when you need to really stand up on your feet and face the future, face the facts, and do something about it. Don't be shy. To the contrary, you have to be daring. This is a beautiful time for you, and this is the time when you need to work. Although it's a weekend, for many of you, this is the time when you really, really need to face the facts and do something very practical and something very useful. You need to change or play different cards, maybe, so do that. Sunday, the 25th of February, this is the time when Libras, they may feel like they are under some heavy responsibilities. It's not easy. It's not an easy time, and this is when you need to look after your reputation, qualifications. You may receive an offer, you may go to a meeting, and you may feel yourself embarrassed. You may feel embarrassed because the questions are difficult and situations difficult, but many of you will receive a good offer. Some Libras may have to look after a family member. The luckiest are those born on the 16th and the 17th of October, and I have to say that those born between the 18th and the 20th of October may resent the opposition or the opposing influences of Uranus, which may reflect upon their own life, their own work, and they might feel the opposition coming from others. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a power time for you. It's a power peak for Scorpios. You are so powerful, you are so strong, you are so confident, and maybe everybody wants to be around you, so don't push people away. This is the time when you need to capitalize. This is the time when you need to invest. This is the time when you need to capture all the attention of others. Monday and Tuesday is a busy time for Scorpios, really busy time, but I think it's a very productive time and you shouldn't waste any single second of it. It's a beautiful, expressive time, and it's a really important time to work full-time and even more. So don't run away from working extra hours. You will enjoy it and you will feel happy working extra hours. Some Scorpios may worry about the situation or the condition of a loved one. It has nothing to do, it's nothing serious, most probably. It's just like a headache. Wednesday and Thursday is the time, Wednesday and Thursday is the time when Scorpios feel like they want to fight with somebody. Why pick a fight? Don't pick a fight. It's so easy for you to pick a fight on Wednesday and Thursday, and it's so easy for you to lose the trust of a friend or somebody who's looking up to you. So you have to be careful. Wednesday and Thursday, you are a bit grumpy, you are a bit moody, and you are a bit bossy. You have so much energy. It can be to your own favor, except that you just have to hold your horses. Don't be pulled by it. Just control it, and you'll be so happy, and you may even sign a contract. Friday and Saturday, it's a good time to rethink strategies. It's a good time to think about other people and think about people who might be of some help or some assistance to you. And this is the time when you need to maybe apologize for something you did or you said on Wednesday and on Thursday. So the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I think it's a good time to also be systematic and to be precise and to look into details and to follow up. And Sunday, the 25th of February, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. What a blast. You can have a party. You can celebrate success, fame, happiness, good news, relief. This is a beautiful time. Sunday, and it moves on also to Monday, and this is when you need to really do your best. This is the time when you need to work on the worst or on the most difficult situations, issues, because they will be solved just like a miracle. The luckiest are those born on the 15th and the 16th of November. And there's also more people. There are more people. They are going to be lucky this week because of the influence of Venus. And those are the ones born between the 2nd and the 10th of November. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you know that the sun is in Pisces in the 4th house, which is the house of your own house, the house of the family, personal issues, parents, house, real estate, roots, your town, your hometown. This is the time when you start thinking about all this. But luckily you have Venus there also, which means that Venus will bring some harmony also to all these issues that I've just mentioned. However, you know that Mars, planet Mars, is still in your sign, your own sign. And this means that there are some challenges coming your way, not to all of you, to some of you, and I will mention them at the end of Sagittarius. So let's start. Monday and Tuesday are the two best days, great days for you. They are 2 days that will bring good news, a relief. You'll feel relieved with something, with a burden being lifted off, carried away, disappeared. It's like somebody was sick or like somebody was getting on your nerve, and you'll feel so relaxed and you'll feel so happy. And it's a romantic time. It's a perfect time. Monday and Tuesday for work, for profession, for your career, to improve your career, to move on with your career. And it's a great time to just enjoy your life. However, I prefer when the time is perfect and positive to work on important issues instead of taking a vacation. Because when it's a lucky time, this is what we need. When we have something difficult, we need luck. So Monday and Tuesday for Sagittarians, it's a perfect time to work on your most difficult issues. So don't stand still. Don't cross your arms. Wednesday and Thursday, it's a time for, it seems like I think you'll be tired working. This is what it is about. A lot of work until you may feel tired and exhausted physically, health-wise, and even emotionally. Even there's something at home. Maybe there's something with one of your family members who need help, or maybe it's house repairs, or you may just want to go home and work there at home, or maybe some complications, personal issues will go with you, will accompany you to work. So all in all, it's an exhausting time. However, you need to find some periods to relax during these 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, so you don't feel really depleted energy-wise. Friday and Saturday, actually these 2 days are the 2 worst days of the whole week, and they can be the 2 worst days of the whole month of February. Why? Because Mars is pushing in. When Mars finds a hole or a weak point, this is when Mars jumps in happily, just to disturb your peace of mind. So Friday and Saturday, this is when Mars jumps in, just to tease you, to provoke you, to challenge you. When Mars is in the game, this is when you need to stand still, take a deep breath, think twice and thrice before you say anything. You have so much energy, you are also grumpy, you're also moody, and you're not patient, you're very impatient. So you just want to react, you just want to blurt things out. So you need to be careful, because a family member, somebody you like, somebody who admires you, somebody who respects you, might really feel shocked about it. So try not to make big mistakes. And if you make a mistake, you need to apologize. And this is what will most probably happen on Sunday, the 25th of February. This is when Sagittarians may apologize, and this is when they feel tired, and they just want to rewind everything and go back to their stability. They want just to go back to Monday and Tuesday, and you can do that. Just apologize if something happened, and if not, just move on. But you need to look at the other party. You need to look at the other person in front of you. You have to listen carefully to what they need, and you need to be super diplomatic. If you were born between the 6th and the 11th of December, you really need to be very careful, because the influences of planet Mars are really disrupting. So just be careful, drive very, very slowly. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, it's an active week. This is when Capricorns, they really need to do some chores and get into final results, because you have all you need. Monday and Tuesday, this is a time when Capricorns are emotionally may get confused. Why? It's because some issues come out from the past, or they come from the deep bottom of the lake. Let's say they come out of up to the surface of your memory. So you need to control that. You also need to know how to spell things out, but you need to be careful about hurting others' feelings. There's something personal about Monday and Tuesday when you really need to move slowly, so you don't hurt a family member, the feelings of a family member. And also this is the time when Capricorns may turn things around positively and enjoy the company of others, of family members. He or she may invite people around to their houses to enjoy some time together. So you see, you can turn things around. Wednesday and Thursday is a beautiful time for Capricorns. This is the time when you really, really need to hit the iron hot while it's hot, because you have your chances for success and stardom are so strong. So don't stand still watching while everybody is getting something out of the pie. Wednesday and Thursday are the best days of the whole month, probably. Well, Friday and Saturday, it's the time when you need to focus on your work, concentrate on your duties, and do them properly. You need to plan your agenda, your schedule, and work thoroughly. You need to enjoy your time, you need to enjoy your work, and you will bring great results. You need to plan it well with some time to relax in between, and you'll do greatly. Sunday, 25th of February is the time when you may feel a little bit anxious about a meeting, because it can also be on Monday, the 26th of February. It's the time when you have so much energy, you're eager to do something, except that you need to hold your horses and try not to hurt whoever is in front of you, not to hurt them with your bossiness or with your pride or with your qualifications, which can be really, really great and super. You just need to be a little bit modest about that, and don't hurt anybody's feelings about it, especially if you're born between the 28th and the 30th of December, because the influences of Saturn are already there, and these influences can be a bit disturbing, so take it easy. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, I think this is a busy, dynamic week, and this is the time for you to start thinking seriously about your money, to start thinking about your savings, about your grades, your GPA, about your stability at home or stability at work. This is the kind of week for you with Venus and Pisces. You may be in for some good surprises. Monday and Tuesday, you are so fast, your reflexes are so smart and great and productive and efficient that you can really surprise many around you, and they will be applauding you. This is the time, Monday and Tuesday, to go for exams, to go for meetings, negotiations. You are so quick that nothing escapes your observations, your eyes, and you have an answer, a smart answer to everything. Wednesday and Thursday, you may feel like you just want to retire, step back a little bit, because you might be anxious because of a family issue, personal issue, or you might be happily engaged in an event or a process or a project at home, or something that involves your family. It can be a bit tiring, however, it need not be negative. Friday and Saturday is the happiest time for Aquarius. This is the time when you enjoy love, when you enjoy the company of people around you. This is when you enjoy the company of your kids, your family, your parents, your siblings, or whoever. And this is the time when you can be so creative, and so attracting and charismatic, professionally and socially. Great news. On Sunday, the 25th of February, this is the time when you may have to spend some money on yourself, like you want to invest in something good, something to pamper yourself. And this is the time when you feel like you need to buy something just to feel better, just to feel like comfortable. This is the time when you need a comfort zone for you, but nothing is serious. It's just like you need to plan your chores, your schedule well. The luckiest are those born between the 12th and the 14th of February. We move on to Pisces. Pisces, it's a great week. The Sun, Venus, Mercury are in your sign, receiving a trine from Jupiter, which is in Scorpio, and there will be a moon in Cancer this week on Sunday, which means that everything is going to move on steadily to the top until we reach Sunday and Monday, next Sunday and Monday, when everything is really fulfilled. So Monday and Tuesday, I think it's a good time for Pisces to plan his budget for the week, for whole week, or even for the coming few weeks. This is the time when Pisces really is feels confident with his strategies, with his plans, her plans, and this is when you need to move on stronger and more confident. You may win, you may gain confidence, you may win professionally, you may win financially, you may win at school, academically. It's an important period of time. Just be aware of some expenses. Wednesday and Thursday, you are so empowered mentally and physically. There's no stopping you. You are wonderful. You are great. You are creative. You should be around at all meetings. You should participating, giving ideas. You are intelligent. You are smart. You are brilliant. So you need to invest this at school, at work, in your social life, even in your own at your own privacy. Like if you want to write something, if you want to try some poetry, if you want to try some skills you have, this is the time when you need to interact with yourself and with others. Friday and Saturday is the time when Pisces prefers to stay on her own, at work, at home, or wherever. This is when you also feel the most sensitive. That's why you may cry easily, you may feel sensitive, hurt easily. This is the time when you feel sad, nostalgic, sick maybe. It's all in the mind, Turn everything around positively. So like if you want to stay on your own, it's not like you want to go on your own and start crying. Okay, you can cry a little bit, but not the whole day, 2 days. And then you will start knowing yourself. Okay, knowing yourself, your new qualities, things that you want to discover, you want to write, you want to paint, you want to go to enjoy a hobby, exercise, yoga, Pilates, or whatever. This is a time for you, for your family, for your loved ones. Maybe you just want to beautify your home, your room, your copybooks. This is time when you need to add beauty to your life and peace and calm. Not only the negative feelings of nostalgia or thinking or recalling negative effects, like recalling negative memories, like that person who hurt you, your boyfriend or girlfriend who hurt your feelings. This is the time to make things better and to learn from things and to move on fast, not stay 2 whole days whining, for example. Sunday, this is when the sun shines for you brightly. It's a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day. Sunday 25th and Monday the 26th of February are gorgeous, super gorgeous. Just make a wish. Everything will come true. You need to work on the most complicated issues and you may expect you can expect a miracle. The luckiest are those born between the 1st and the 8th of March, and those born between the 13th and the 15th of March. So this was the whole week from 19 February till the 25th of February. I want to wish you all the best, and until next time, bye-bye.